Saturday, October 11th, 2014. This is the 170-gallon project tank. You can see the braces in there at the end point, at the midpoint, and at the other end point. Caulked up the rest of the tank. Put some glass tops on, as you can see, and essentially you have a rimless tank. From the last video, from part 4, you knew that I took off the paint on the back of the tank. I've been working to get the water stains off of it, and it's really tough. You can't scrape it, can't seem to use chemical on it. I've used vinegar on it, and it just seems like it just doesn't want to clean up. So I'll just keep working it and see how it comes. But I don't seem to be making a whole lot of progress. I did get some decorative tape that once I pull the vise on the far end of the tank there, once I pull that, I could put some decorative tape on the top and then also at the bottom. I got some black tape for the bottom, and then I got like a fluorescent purple, dark blue for the top, so it's going to be trimmed out very nicely. But I want to wait till I can trim up all of the excess silicone before I put that tape in. But it does look good, and I also want to clean the rest of the tank if I can, so it'll have a finished look. But essentially, this is what the tank is going to look like. This is the bare tank look. Rimless tank. Got the braces in place. A little behind schedule. I put the braces in around 2 o'clock this afternoon. I wanted to do it first thing, but one thing led to another. I had to do some things around the house and couldn't seem to get away. But I got it on there, so we're good there. I went to Petco to get the braces, the tops. I tried to do the internet thing for the tops, but I drove all the way out of town to find out that the tops that this guy had just don't match this tank. They're basically 3 separate tops, and I would have had to put in another brace, and I really didn't want to do that. So ended up not buying them. I didn't want 3 tops. They were pretty cheap. I could have got them for about $25. Ended up paying $75 for these 2. So I went $50 over budget there. So it was a bit of a drag. But I do like the 2 glass top look versus the 3 glass top look. And I was the small glass hoods. They looked a little suspect. I'm putting LED lights on these things, and so you've got to have a pretty strong plate glass supporting that. So I don't think it would have worked. So anyway, had to buy some new tops. Went to PetSmart after that, and I'd gotten an email earlier. Let me back up. Got an email earlier where they had a 50% off of filters from Marineland this weekend. So I figured that might be able to get the 360s that I got last time for about $100. So I go there, and sure enough, $200 Marineland 360s are set up for $100. And then I ran into like a manager, and she says, "Look, we just got this email in the store today, and if you order it from the store, I can take another 20% off of the price of your filters." So I got 2 Marineland 360s that are normally priced at $200 a piece for $160. So basically less than the price of 1 retail. So I got 2 of those for this tank, and I might mix and match with some of the filters that I have here. But at least I saw 2 of them, and I thought, hey, I needed to get 2. Could always use another one. So, and then I got some smaller ones. I think they're 200 penguins also Marine Land, and they're good for like 30-gallon tanks, and I got them for like $10. It's unbelievably cheap. So just incredible deal. And I talked about that in one of my earlier videos, where you can get some pretty good deals when these big stores have sales. Petco hardly ever has sales, but it's the PetSmart is the one that has the 50% off of Marine Land filters, and they did it in the summer. They did it again here, so they must do it every quarter or so. Anyway, it's a fantastic deal. So I've got 200 gallons worth of filtration coming to this tank, and I probably still need a little bit more filtration than that, and that's okay. I think I have another one, so I might end up with 3 Marine Lands, or I might swap out my Sun with a built-in UV light, and then that way I've got 3 of them working this tank, and one of them's got a UV light. That keeps me from having to buy a UV light for this tank, and so I'm kind of thinking I might head in that direction. Is where I think I'm going. So anyway, that's what I did today. Let's see, what else did I get? That was about it. So pretty much blown my budget, but I think that's going to be all I'm going to need for the most part. And I haven't gotten the stand yet. I did email the guy, and he hasn't gotten back with me, but he's got it for sale for $50. So hopefully I can pick it up tomorrow. And that would mean I got two canister filters for the tank. That was at $160. And then I got the stand for $50, that's $200. And then I got the glass tops for $70. So I'm probably about $270-ish plus some miscellaneous stuff. Looks like I'm going to go over my budget. And that's only because I ended up getting the 2 Marine Lands. I probably only needed the 1. So I think I might just count the 1 toward this tank, because I had an extra one around here. So anyway, just something to think about. I think I'll still be pretty much under a couple hundred when it's all said and done. But anyway, really excited about the tank. Got what I needed to get done on it today, except for the cleaning. I'm still working on that. Try to finish that up some tomorrow. It's definitely a no-fish weekend this weekend. I got a couple of fish this week, and so I'm really just concentrating on the hardware associated with this tank. If I can get the stand tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, then I can go ahead and maybe put some water in it, test the tank out, and see where we are with it. And I don't have time tonight. I've got plans for the evening, so won't be able to test it out tonight. But the back is the one that's got all the hard water stains, and yet the front is pretty clear. Very strange. I really don't understand it. Other than, the front of the tank is what they normally cleaned, and the back of the tank is just an area that they just didn't get to. I found the perfect place in the office to put it, so I think I'm ready to go. So the next step with this tank is the stand. Once I get the stand, hopefully tomorrow, then I can put the tank up on the stand, and then I can put the decorative tape on it. I can test it with the water. I can put the light on it. I can get everything set up. So anyway, that's about where we are. It's about 9 minutes on the video. I'm going to let you go. Just want to let you know about the good news I had from the PetSmart. And again, waiting for those sales, being patient. It's the way to go to save you some money. All right, with that, I'm going to cast off. Have a good evening, good weekend. We'll see you next time. Florida Fish 100 signing off. See you later. Bye.